Hey, Lucas here. Today, I got for you morning phenomena or dawn phenomena, whichever term you've heard of, it's the same thing. And here's how it usually goes. So you go to sleep with perfect sugar. So let's say it's 85, right? You get 85, then you wake up, and what happens? Still 85. You're perfect. But then you don't eat anything, and then you check your sugar after 2-3 hours, and bam! All of a sudden, you're at 120, 150, maybe even more. What just happened? Well, what just happened is your body went through a very stressful event. It woke up. That's right, it woke up. It may not seem very stressful, but when you dive deep, it kind of is, because you were just resting there, your brain was working, but all of your body, your muscles weren't really doing anything. And all of a sudden, you get, start walking and start using your muscles, and that's very stressful. And to prime yourself, to prime your body for that, your brain releases or makes your body release a lot of stress hormones. So you'll get a lot of cortisol, you'll get a lot of epinephrine, norepinephrine, and all of those will get you started, will pump you up. And part of pumping you up is increasing the amount of sugar you have in your bloodstream, or the amount of sugar that's available for your cells. And so, when you have adrenaline, you'll have your liver secreting a lot more glucose. And when that happens, then, if you're healthy, your body releases more insulin, and your blood and your sugars stay constant. But if you're diabetic, well, guess what? You get morning phenomena, right? Your sugar goes up and you have no idea why. And that's exactly what happens. Your body is just trying to get more energy to wake up, to get the day started, and you need to account for that in your diabetes treatment. You need to, right when you wake up, you need to from the history, that from your observations, you need to know how much your sugar goes up, because it's going to be different for everyone. And you need to bolus yourself immediately when you woke up, so that you don't get that rise in blood sugar. And the rise, as I said, it will be different depending on your biochemistry, depending on your hormones. It's been linked that the rise in blood sugar has been linked to how much growth hormone you have. So as you age, you may actually, as you have less growth hormone, your rise may slow down, but it will probably still be there, and you have to account for it. So that is the biggest thing. So you have all of these stress hormones, and your body's gonna release sugar, and it's just something you have to account for. But that's only 50% of the dawn phenomena. The other 50% is the fact that as your body is priming you for the day, it's also doing something else. It's removing or clearing insulin from your bloodstream. So what that means is that if you were to eat a meal that you usually eat for lunch, and you give yourself 5 units of insulin for that meal, and then you eat that exact same meal for breakfast, you may actually need not 5 but 20% more of that than that 5, because some of the insulin you inject, your liver will clear out of the bloodstream. It will just kick it out. It's part of the natural mechanism of the body of clearing and recycling all of the hormones, and for some reason it happens at a lot faster rate in the morning. And so you have to account for that. You have to remember that happens. And so anything you eat in the morning, any exercise you do in the morning, is actually going to need a lot more insulin to cover. And so that's something to remember, because if you're eating a very carb-heavy breakfast, that means you're injecting a lot of insulin, and a lot of insulin is never a good idea. So that's it. That's the dawn phenomenon. Keep it in mind and cover it. Take care.